This is the story of how the Senior Advocate of Nigeria title came to be and its impact on the legal profession. Imagine holding a title that not only sets you apart as a distinguished legal practitioner, but also grants you the privileges that others can only dream of. The Senior Advocate of Nigeria, or SAN, is not just a title, it's a symbol of excellence, integrity, and remarkable contribution to the legal field. But what makes this title so special? How did it come to be? And who are the individuals who have earned it? The story of the Senior Advocate of Nigeria begins in the mid-20th century, inspired by the prestigious Queen Counsel title in the United Kingdom. Nigeria sought to create a similar honor to recognize its top legal practitioners. The journey begins with the introduction of English law into Nigeria during the colonial period, which set the foundation for the country's legal system. The title of SAN was first conferred on April 3, 1975, on two distinguished Nigerian legal practitioners, Chief F.R.A. Williams and Dr. N.B. Graham Douglas. This marked a significant milestone in the Nigerian's legal history, establishing a tradition of excellence and high standards within the profession. But the story of Senior Advocate title predates its first conferment. In the early days, the title was closely linked to the establishment of the Supreme Court of Her Majesty's Settlement of Lagos in April 1863. The Supreme Court ordinance provided for the admission of legal practitioners who were already admitted as barristers and solicitors in London, Dublin, and Edinburgh. However, there was a dearth of qualified lawyers, which led to the temporary admission of local-made solicitors and colonial solicitors who were familiar with the English legal system. With the increase in the numbers of qualified lawyers, the qualification for admission to the Nigerian bar was restricted to professionally trained lawyers. This set the stage for the introduction of a reward system similar to the Queen Counsel in the UK. Despite the colonial challenges, the idea of conferring a prestigious title on a distinguished legal practitioner in Nigeria persisted. The first recorded attempt to honor a Nigerian lawyer with the rank of King Counsel was in November 1903. Sir William McGregor, the then governor of Lagos Colony, recommended Christopher Alexander F.R.A. Williams, the first Nigerian barrister, to appear at the Supreme Court. However, due to the colonial situation and the biases, the recommendation was not approved. It wasn't until 1958, after persistent effort, that the Queen's Counsel title was introduced in Nigeria, and the first Nigerian Queen's Counsel, Chief H.O. Davis and Chief F.R.A. Williams, were appointed in 1959. When Nigeria became a republic in 1963, the rank of Queen's Counsel was abolished and replaced with the Senior Advocate of Nigeria in 1974 through the Legal Practitioners Amendment Decree. To be considered for the SAN title, a legal practitioner must have at least 10 years of practice and demonstrate exceptional skill and contribution to the field. This includes handling significant cases, producing influential legal writings, and maintaining a reputation for integrity. The process is overseen by the Legal Practitioners Privilege Committee, LPPC, which ensures that only the most distinguished legal practitioners are awarded the title. The application process is rigorous. Applicants must submit detailed records of their legal work, including notable cases and contributions to the legal scholarship. One notable figure in the history of the SAN title is Chief Gani Fawemi, a renowned human rights lawyer who was conferred the title in 2001. His dedication to the justice and fearless advocacy made him a celebrated figure in the Nigerian legal community. The privileges of being an SAN are numerous and significant. Firstly, SANs have the exclusive right to sit in the inner bar, or where no such facilities exist, the front row of the seats available for legal practitioners in court. This positioning grants them a higher status and visibility in the courtroom. Additionally, SANs are given precedence in court, meaning they are heard before other lawyers. This not only reflects their esteemed status, but also allows them to represent their clients more effectively. SANs also enjoy the right to mention any motion in which they are appearing, even if it's not listed for hearing or out of its turn on the cause list. This privilege streamlines the practice and affords them greater flexibility in managing their caseloads. Moreover, SANs are financially rewarded, as their elevated status often attracts more clients and higher fees. They are frequently sought after for high-profile cases and retainers, which further boosts their professional standings and income. The distinctive silk gown worn by the SANs symbolizes their seniority and excellence. This attire sets them apart from other legal practitioners and signifies their prestigious rank within the legal profession. However, achieving the SAN title is not without its challenges, especially for women in the legal profession. Despite the significant progress in gender equality, female lawyers still face barriers in their pursuit of this prestigious title. Historically, the legal field in Nigeria, like many other professions, have been male-dominated. This has resulted in fewer women being recognized as SANs compared to their male counterparts. The first female lawyer to be conferred with the title of SAN was Mrs. F.R.A. in 1981, 6 years after the title was introduced. Since then, the number of female SANs has remained relatively low. Today, the process of conferring the title of Senior Advocate of Nigeria remains thorough and competitive. The Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee (LPPC) oversees the selection, ensuring that only the most distinguished legal practitioners are awarded the SAN title. Despite the rigorous process, the SAN title has faced criticism. Some argue that the selection process can be influenced by favoritism and politics, rather than purely based on merit. There have been calls for greater transparency and reforms to ensure that the most deserving candidates are honored. Critics also point out that the high costs associated with the application process can be a barrier for some qualified lawyers. Additionally, there is ongoing debate about the privileges granted to SANs. While many see these privileges as a deserving recognition of excellence, others have argued that they create an imbalance in the courtroom, giving SANs an unfair advantage over other legal practitioners. As of the time of making this video, only around 1,000 legal practitioners have received the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria since its inception in 1975. This small number highlights the exclusivity and prestige associated with the title. In conclusion, the Senior Advocate of Nigeria title is a symbol of excellence, reflecting a practitioner's significant contributions to the field and their unwavering commitment to justice. Despite the challenges and criticism, the SAN title remains one of the highest honors a legal professional can achieve in Nigeria. As the legal profession evolves, so too will the process and standards that uphold the prestige of the distinguished title. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through the history and significance of the Senior Advocate of Nigeria title. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more legal insights. If you have any suggestions or questions to ask, please leave a comment and we'll do our best to answer them.